welcome back to RATG, Ryan's All Things Geek, right here on 103.7 FM, Brock University Radio. Or you can be listening to us live online at CFBU.ca.
Black magic. You got to know, got to show, it's time to roll. So just tell me what you want to hear. Tell me what you want, so just tell me what you want to hear.
All right, welcome back to another edition of RATG Radio right here on 103.7 FM, CFBU Brock University Radio. Or you can be listening live online anywhere in the world at CFBU.ca. That's right, folks, we are online. I am your host, Ryan Fleming. I put the Ryan in Ryan's All Things Geek. And with me, as he is week to week, my co-host, the Welland Wingnut himself, Mr. Jar Jar Biggs.
Hi, Ryan.
A.K.A. Steve Lambert. How's it going, brother?
It's going good.
Hey, you know what? You might be a little happy to hear this. The other day I was flipping around on my television and came across this really weird show about a talking milkshake or soda pop, talking French fries, and talking meatball.
This sounds intriguing.
It was the weirdest show I think I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, that'd be Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Yeah.
Different, buddy. It's very, very different.
They actually just canceled it.
Did they?
Yeah, well, not just, but I think November they canceled it. It was in its 11th season. It was the longest running show on the Adult Swim.
And you know what? What's funny is because the actors from Adult Swim are on all the shows. What I didn't realize was Meewad. Mm-hmm. That's actually the same actor that does the voice of Barry, the cyborg on Archer.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, which is my favorite Adult Swim cartoon of all time. But yeah, so welcome to the show. Happy New Year, everybody. How was your New Year's?
It was long.
Was it long? Are we still recuperating 3 days later?
2017?
Yeah, it felt like it. Eh? It was like yesterday I took a nice 4-hour nap in the middle of the day, which hasn't happened in a long time. But yeah, so everyone had a pretty good New Year. Christmas was all great.
Yeah.
Now it's on to 2016 and all bigger and better from here. So they tell me.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully not too much bigger. Going by my belly.
Hopefully you didn't make any New Year's resolutions.
No.
Everybody knows those never come true.
No. Yeah, I did. I made a resolution to be a lot poorer this year than last year.
And to not make resolutions.
Yes. That is my new resolution. I resolve not to resolve anything. So today we got a good show. We're going to be talking about our best of show. We're going to be talking about the best movies. Well, it's our best of and worst of. So we went out and we asked everybody what's your favorites and least favorites when it came to TV shows, movies, and the like. And we got quite a few answers. It's not going to be like this show was the best one or this one was the worst one. We're just going to take your answers on what you kind of thought of all those. Which will be fun. And, of course, this week we see the return of the fan favorite segment, Steve's 5-second movie review. The crowd goes wild. So, yeah. And what do we got on tap for 5-second movie review this week?
Point Break.
Point Break. Ooh, yes, we teased that last week. I can't wait to hear how great this was in your 5-second movie review. But we're going to start the show like we do every week, and that is with This Week in Geek. All right. And This Week in Geek, I'm going to let you get us started off because I think it's probably the story closest to all of us. And, of course, as we do, sad stories to start off with.
Yeah, we have a few celebrity deaths. I know we have one that you're going to talk about, and I have a couple, actually, both music-related. I think the one you're probably talking about is Ian Fraser Claymeister.
That's right.
A.K.A. Lemmy.
Lemmy. The Ace of Spades.
It's time to play the game.
That's right.
All right, let's stop.
You don't think he would have been proud of us?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably. Nailed it.
Yeah, 70 years old. He passed away just a couple days after learning that he had terminal cancer. He was given a diagnosis of just months to live.
Yeah. And that was strange. Like just like 2 days after he found out. Because he found out on Boxing Day?
I think so, yeah.
And then he died on the 28th. Contrary to the meme that's going around saying...
Something interesting that I never knew about Lemmy is the nickname, where it came from.
Where did it come from?
Actually, it was, I guess he was always trying to borrow money off people when he was in school, and it was, he was always saying, let me a quid, which of course is
Yeah.
British slang
5
for money, right?
Yeah.
So
That's awesome.
yeah. He was in a bunch of bands, Motorhead obviously being the most notable. He changed the name from something we can't say on the air. And
You'll have to look up on Google, folks.
Yeah, obviously that they changed it because they didn't feel like they would gain any notoriety holding on to that name.
Yeah.
So, had a string of hits. He collaborated with everybody from the Ramones to Ozzy.
Mm-hmm.
He actually did a bit of acting too. He was in a few trauma films.
Yeah.
Toxic Avenger 4 and Return to Nukem High.
Wow. I didn't know there was a Return to Nukem High.
Yeah.
Although I shouldn't be surprised at all. It was actually just his birthday last week, Lloyd Kaufman.
Oh, was
Uncle
it
Lloyd.
really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I guess we could we'll include that in Twig right now.
So yeah, that's and our second celebrity, second of 3 celebrity deaths. Natalie Cole, daughter of the famous jazz singer Nat King Cole. Mm-hmm. 65 years old. They said was complications from medical issues. So
Yeah, it was actually kind of shocking to see her pass away. Because she, as far as I knew, she was in pretty good health.
yeah, of course everybody remembers
Great voice. The duet.
The duet, unforgettable.
Yeah, it was that. But yeah, both great, just great silky smooth voices though. Great like jazz kind of blues singers. Yeah, it's too bad, unfortunately. And that's unfortunately it's been happening a lot, and it seems like 2016 is keeping up the trend of 2015. And also sad geek news for us. The voice of the original Boba Fett, Jason Wingreen, had passed away as well, 95 years old. So he lived a pretty long life. Some people might remember him. He was also on All in the Family. He was the bartender on All in the Family.
Way.
He was Harry. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
So,
I've been recently watching a lot of All in the Family.
Oh, really?
It's like my girlfriend's favorite show.
Oh, no way.
And she watches it on TV Land all the time. So
nice. Until somebody gets,
I grew up
until somebody
watching it
gets
with my
offended
dad.
by something that reminds them from All in the Family, and they got to take it off. It's all right though. They'll put Dukes back on. No, it was a great show though. I loved All in the Family.
for sure.
Spawned.
Tug at your heartstrings.
Yeah. Well, there's always the Edith episode where she gets raped, or does she get raped, or she almost gets raped?
Yeah, almost.
That was a pretty rough one. And going back to the older shows like that, there was a lot of shows that had episodes like that just got you, like Different Strokes.
Different Strokes, yeah.
Yeah, that one with Mr. Carlson. Well, he wasn't Mr. Carlson, but the actor that played Mr.
the
Carlson.
bike repair guy.
Yeah, the Maytag Man, the original Maytag Man. Yeah, with him and Arnold, unfortunately. My kids were watching Different Strokes not that long ago on Netflix, and they loved it. Both of them
What you talking about, Ryan?
Yeah, they both get to that episode, and they're like, we're not watching that show anymore. Like, they stopped watching Different Strokes after that episode. So, Family Ties. There was the episode with Tom Hanks, the uncle, when he punched Alex. I don't know if you remember that episode.
Yeah.
I remember that episode always sticking with me,
I forgot about that one, yeah.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh, countless episodes.
The dad episode where his dad leaves him, Why does my dad want me? Get all teared up just thinking about it now. But yeah, Goldie, don't give me that look. Don't. You could just edit that out. Edit my tears out. It's going to come back and it's going to be edited to just a waterfall coming out of my eyes. It's all right. We love you. We all love you. But yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of good shows back then. But what else you got in the news for us?
Well, it's keeping with the music news. Motley Crue drummer Tommy Lee was left hanging.
Uh-oh. Oh, I'm almost afraid to ask. Can you finish this one on the air?
Motley Crue's final show at the Staples Center. If anybody's ever seen Motley Crue's recent tours, he has the his drums go on the roller coaster track.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And actually do like upside down. And he got stuck and suspended upside down.
That's awesome. Well, I've seen
yelling for help.
I've seen Crew before. I saw them on the Dr. Feelgood tour, and that's just Tommy Lee. Every concert does some kind of weird thing for his drum solo, like the Wild Side. You remember he had the drum
spinning.
kits that did the spin, like the 360 spin. When I saw him at what was it, the Sky Dome, he climbed up onto a rope ladder from the stage up to the rafters into what looked like a big speaker, was actually a drum set.
Nice.
And then he came down and got naked and got arrested.
Oh, yeah. Wouldn't be a Crew show if it didn't end with.
Every time, Tommy Lee. Actually, believe it or not, I was actually having this conversation earlier with my son about that. It was like, yeah.
If it was a Chili Pepper show, though, it would start like that.
Oh, exactly. That's their entire show. I was surprised. What was it, 2 years ago? They had the Super Bowl. The Chili Peppers played at the Super Bowl 2 years ago, and I was like, how are they going to do that?
Yeah.
Like, I don't care how cold it is. It's Chili Peppers. They're going to be naked. But they showed up. I think they were wearing shorts.
Wearing a sock, usually, right, Flea?
Exactly. Yes.
A sock.
A sock. Scary for everybody. Scary for everybody. Oh, yeah. So other news we got this week for our Doctor Who fans out there. Veteran actor Tim Roth, known for the movies Four Rooms, Pulp Fiction, Rob Roy, Reservoir Dogs. He was Mr. Orange. Pulp Fiction, he was the guy robbing the restaurant at the beginning with Honey Bunny. Said that he'd like to play the next Doctor on Doctor Who. I know you're not a big Doctor Who guy. For me, though, I love Tim Roth. I think Tim Roth is one of the best actors on the planet.
And he's in Hateful Eight, too, isn't he?
Yes, he is in Hateful Eight, yes. It would be... I have a hard time seeing back-to-back serious-type actors, though, play the Doctor. I don't know if I could see him play the goofy role. I know he was the goofy role in Four Rooms as the bellhop. But I just don't know if he could do it anymore. Like, I don't know if anyone's seen the show Lie to Me.
No.
He's a very good, serious actor, you know. That's where he excels, but we'll see. I'm still holding out for Rupert Grint to be the next Doctor.
And who's that?
You ever see the Harry Potter movies?
No.
No, me neither, but you know the ginger kid from the show. He's a redhead. Obviously, because I called him Ginger. Thank you. I didn't mean like, Marianne and Ginger. No, but he, in Doctor Who, the premise of it, right?
Yeah.
It's the time-traveling alien who, instead of dying, he regenerates into a new person. Always the same person, but a new body, basically. And the last few times he's regenerated, when he regenerates, he's all upset because he's not a ginger. He always wants to be a ginger. He's like, not a ginger again. So I think it would be perfect. He actually came in and it'd be Ron Weasley. Yes, for the Harry Potter fans out there, you're welcome. Well, with that, why don't we move on to the next category?
All right. Well, more music news. GNR rumors floating around still. It's been rumored that they're going to headline the Coachella Music Festival.
Yes, I heard that.
And that they're going to follow that up with 25 stadium tour dates. Well, Axl Rose has fired back on Twitter and said that this is unconfirmed. And that the only thing I know confirmed is my love for Taco Bell. Taco Bell.
Was that really what he said?
That is actually his tweet. Yeah.
And I could actually
Along
believe
with
that.
Happy New Year.
From the pictures I've seen of Axl as of late, I can believe it. I know I'm not one to talk, but wow.
So yeah, of course, Axl has to be the wrench in the machine, right?
Well, there's a shock. No, it's not his fault. It's Izzy's.
Yeah.
It's always Izzy's fault. Thank you. Anyways, I always just flash back to what video was that? They had the sign in the crowd, "Where's Izzy?"
Oh, yeah,
Like when Don't Cry or something. Yes. The 90s were so great. So other news.
I haven't watched much music in years.
I haven't either. I stopped watching much music when they stopped playing music.
Yeah, well, yeah, right?
I'm just saying. And I guess it's the same in the States with MTV. I hear everyone say the same thing there. Like, we have them to thank for Jersey Shore and stuff like that. And that was all on Much Music and stuff, and MTV. Yeah, no thanks. I'm sorry. And, we're old.
Yeah, that too.
So, some more good news. So Marvel superhero fans out there, the hugely successful Netflix original Daredevil will be coming out early this year. It's rumored that it'll be coming out in March. They thought it was going to be coming out May, April, maybe, but now they're talking an early March release, which will be great. That way we can get that in, maybe get Luke Cage in, and then be set up for Defenders next year. So, you still haven't watched it, eh?
I haven't.
I don't know what to do with you.
I'm
I just don't know what to do with you.
I'm binge watching Boardwalk Empire right now.
Well, this is more exciting than Boardwalk Empire.
You know what? It is,
and there's probably more violence in Daredevil.
It's very slow.
Yeah, I couldn't get into it.
The story is it's keeping me going right now, but my girlfriend's more into it than I am, I think, at this point. But I'm still watching.
Now, I don't know if we were still hanging out at the time or if this was after, like, because we hung out when we were in elementary school, and I don't know if it was before. Actually, it would have been in high school. I was really big. Like, I was doing all my projects every year was on the Mafia. And my favorite Mafia people were Charlie Luciano, Bugsy Siegel, Meyer Lansky, and Frank Costello, the mobsters. Mm-hmm. There was the movie Mobsters with Christian Slater. And I loved every Mafia movie that came out back then. And Boardwalk Empire is basically Al Capone and all the same guys from that same era, the 20s gangsters. Yeah. And Luciano's in it too. And I just cannot get into it. Like you said, it's just so slow moving.
It's a slow burn for sure.
And people love Buscemi in that role. And I just can't get behind him in that role either. Maybe I've seen too many Adam Sandler movies that it's just too hard for me to get behind Buscemi like that.
Crazy eyes.
Yeah, right? And you know, and if I'm going to see him as some psychopath, it's hard not to see him as the psychopath in, what was it, Con Air?
Oh, yeah.
You know? But, yeah, I digress. It is what it is.
I think the mailman was trying to put a spell on me. You sure he wasn't just waving at you?
Well, maybe. Or he's, yeah, thanks for calling me, Billy. Writes off his name, starts putting the lipstick all over. Yeah. Good stuff, kids. Good stuff. What do you got next for us there, buddy?
All right, another little, not sad story, but I guess heartwarming story. Ashley Fleetwood, the widow of Daniel Fleetwood, the Star Wars superfan, was invited to spend the holidays with Peter Mayhew and his family.
That's awesome. Great move by Peter Mayhew, Chewbacca, for those that don't know. Okay, it's safe to say everybody in the world's seen Star Wars by now. It's on track to beat Avatar this Monday, they said. Was that really Peter Mayhew, that entire movie in the Chewbacca? There's no possible way. Because he walks around with a cane.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't even say he walks around. He lumbers around with a cane. I can't see, because there was a lot of action moves that he was actually doing there. And I can't see that all being Mayhew. Like, even just for some of the easier stuff, like just running down the hallway, you know?
Yeah, oh, for sure.
But that aside, the fact that he brought her in there to spend the holidays with him is just a class act.
There was all kinds of Twitter pics put up and Instagram photos and
awesome. Yeah, you'll see them right here. Just stuff like that. It's awesome. If you watch our YouTube video, you will see them here, and this big one right here. But yeah, no, that's a really cool move. And, well, I guess kind of sticking that way a little bit. Chewie's best friend, Harrison Ford, is in news as well. Well, not so much Harrison Ford, but Disney and Lucasfilms say that there will be a new Indiana Jones movie for sure. Now, the only good thing about this is they said that no one else will ever play Indiana Jones aside from Harrison Ford. So if the story's going to keep going, we'll probably get one or two more with Harrison Ford, but it'll be him kind of passing the torch is what I would have to believe, onto somebody new. Kind of like Creed with Stallone passing the torch on to Michael B. Jordan, and then not having to be follow the same kind of, not have to reboot it with somebody new as
poor
Rocky.
Nick Cannon's sitting at home going, "You're stealing all my roles."
No, he's not. Have you ever seen Nick Cannon try to act?
Was he not on Hang Time?
No.
No, that wasn't him on Hang Time?
That was a fat kid. That was Anthony Johnson from Blackish.
Okay.
Yeah. And then he went on to like Cradle in the Grave and all that stuff.
I swear he was on some Saved by the Bell type show.
I'm not really sure where Nick Cannon came from. Like, I know he does stand-up comedy, but I never heard of it. I honestly didn't hear anything about him until he kind of blew up just before him and Mariah got together. But who knows? If you're out there...
And she bought him that engagement ring to give to her?
You're right. That was awfully nice of her, too.
Yeah.
It was very nice.
She's stand-up girl like that.
She is. Well, and, you know, they're doing the Modern Family thing, too, when families get divorced and they still live together.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Is
I'm pretty sure.
Is Bruce Willis still doing that, too?
I don't know, because Demi's no longer with Ashton,
No.
so he's
Maybe all three of them are still just hanging out.
with Mila Kunis,
Right. Yeah.
right? Because aren't
Makes
they?
sense.
They're having a baby.
And Ted.
And Ted.
She was in the first Ted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stretching.
Okay.
Well, with that note, folks, we're going to go to our first commercial break of the day. I just want to remind everybody you are listening to 103.7 FM CFBU Brock University Radio, or you're listening live online at CFBU.ca. This is Ryan's All Things Geek Show, or RATG Radio, and we will be right back. All right, welcome back to RATG Radio right here on 103.7 FM CFBU Brock University Radio, or you can be listening live online anywhere in the world at CFBU.ca. And folks, don't forget to find us online on Facebook at Ryan's All Things Geek on Facebook, or you can join our RATG Radio group. That's right, this little page right here, RATG Radio group. Send us an invite. We will let you in because that's what we do. And if not, there's also, you can find us on Twitter, and that's at ZeusRatG, or you can find us on YouTube, of course, and that's just search RATG. You'll find us there, RATG. I'm Ryan Fleming. I'm sitting here with my co-host like I do every week, Steve Lambert. And, of course, we've got Mr. Goldie doing all our filming for Wild Bunny Hair Studios.
I think he's playing Warcraft or something.
Actually, he's playing Galaga. He thought nobody would notice. That man over there is playing Galaga. Thought no one would notice. Oh, jeez. Jeez. This is what happens, folks. I tell you. You give them a little bit, and they just take advantage, I tell you. So we had the idea to let the cat out of the bag. We're working on an award show we're going to put live on the air for you guys. You can watch it. Watch the live stream of it when it happens. In preparation for that, though, we wanted to do our best of 2015 show. So we asked you folks out there, what were some of your favorite shows and what were some of your worst shows of the year and actors. And we got quite a few answers. There is no winners or losers in this one. We're just going to throw a bunch of them out there.
Yeah, there's just winners and people who came in second.
Exactly. Losers. They're not losers. They're just first losers. So let's just start off the bat here. And we're going to give our input on these as well. So we'll let you know which were our favorites or least favorites as well. First one we asked was best TV show. And yes, Netflix does count in these. And we got a lot of these ones. First one out, Lisa Sauve, Neil said, The Blacklist. I love The Blacklist. I don't know if anybody else at this table has seen The Blacklist. James Spader plays Red Reddington. He's a world criminal, basically. But he works kind of with the FBI because he has a blacklist of people he wants, taken out. Not necessarily killed, just, taken out of business. It's a really good show, though. A really smart show. And I'm with her on that one. And for best actor, she went James Spader, so she got 2 in there, which was great. And then Foxy Bourgeois from the Dark Beauty of Art page says her top pick for TV show is Cutthroat Kitchen. I don't know Cutthroat Kitchen. There's just so many kitchen
I've seen
shows.
The commercials for it, but I've never actually.
Is this another Chef Ramsay show?
Yeah, it's more of like a competition, like almost like a game show, I guess, competition show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's not just Ramsay though, eh?
No, I'm obviously way off because Goldie's
Well, Goldie,
frantically stepping in here.
yeah, Goldie knows. So Goldie, give us a rundown, brother.
So basically, it is a cooking show. You go in, you cook, and then the cutthroat part is your competition tries to
Cut your throat.
foil you in some way by messing up some of your ingredients or messing up what you're doing or baking or whatever, depending on what it
Just
is.
like Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah.
Except the competition's trying to mess you up so you don't win.
Nice.
So just like Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah, I guess. I'm still really behind on Hell's Kitchen, so I don't know. All right, so what else do we got then? So let me just run down. I'm going to give you all the categories here. I'm sorry about that, folks. Kind of coming off a little backwards there. Just so you know, because not everybody gave us an answer to every single category. So what we've got is best TV show, and like I said, Netflix does count. We have worst TV show. We have best actor in a TV show, worst actor in a TV show, best actress and worst actress in a TV show, best comedic movie of the year, worst comedic movie of the year, best action movie of the year, worst action movie of the year, best actor in a movie, worst actor in a movie, best actress and worst actress in a movie. Pretty simple. I'd say so.
Can you repeat that one more time, please?
Yeah, so Lizard beats. Oh, wait. Sorry.
Just one more time.
Yeah, one more time. Okay. Lizard beats Spock. Spock disproves. No, all right. I don't got it. I'm sorry.
That's actually,
It's hard to remember.
It reminds me of a story that I was going to put into This Week in Geek, but I had forgotten about it. Big Bang is being sued over the Soft Kitty lyrics. Did you hear this?
Soft Kitty, yes,
Yeah.
I heard that. Yeah, someone said that they had made up that song already.
I guess. Or,
Yeah, but it's not exactly the same, but it's close enough.
It's got two words that are the same. So.
Yeah, and if that's the case, can't they sue Phoebe or Friends for what was their
Smelly
cat, smelly cat? Why are you so smelly?
Seems logical.
Yeah, right. That makes sense. All right, so moving on. Jay Stu from Doing It Geek, and we got the Geek page and podcast. He says, best TV show, Daredevil. Worst TV show, Under the Dome. I liked Under the Dome.
Yeah.
But for this season, though, so I don't know what the season
for
was.
this season,
Yeah.
definitely worst show. 'Cause
Really?
They lost me.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow. Okay.
big time.
Best actor in a TV show, David Tennant from Jessica Jones as the Purple Man. Kilgrave. I think that's a great choice. I think David Tennant's probably the best villain Marvel's ever had on TV or in movies. Yes, even better than Hiddleston, the Hill, as Loki. Best comedic movie, Trainwreck. Worst comedic movie, Vacation Movie.
Definitely agree with that one.
Yeah. There were
They
some
should-
okay
they should have
parts in
switched
that.
titles. That should have been called Trainwreck.
Oh, yeah, that was definitely a Trainwreck. Did you see Trainwreck?
I
The
did.
Amy
I
Schumer?
just watched it again. My girlfriend actually
Oh,
got it
really?
from her mother for Christmas.
Did you like it?
I liked it.
Yeah. I thought it was all right. It was that.
It was a little too soon to watch it twice, but
Yeah. Best action movie.
I liked it, honey. Loved it. Yeah. I forgot she watches these.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say we got the podcast coming too. So best action movie, Jay went with Mad Max or The Kingsman. So I guess they're kind of a tie. Both great movies. I'm surprised how much love Mad Max is getting from the cinematic world for Best Picture. Like, it's going to be up for an Oscar this year, and it's already up for Golden Globe for the Best Picture. Which, it was good. It was really good. But
I liked it. I mean,
I don't think it was even the best movie of this year, though.
No, I definitely wouldn't put it in
Because
my
there's some
top 10.
slow moments in that
Yeah.
movie.
For what it was an hour and a half or 2 hours.
Did you ever hear the theory about Mad Max? About who Max, like that he's not actually Mad Max. He just took that name on.
Like the Dread Pirate Roberts.
Mm-hmm. But that he was actually the kid from Thunderdome with the boomerang. Mm-hmm. And then he just took on Max's name because he looked up to him as an idol.
Things that make you go,
Yes. Actually, it's already been disproven. But it's still a pretty cool
And
theory.
it's already been done.
Everything's already been done. I actually listened to Neil deGrasse Tyson's podcast this week in Star Talk, and he was talking to another scientist, and they said that there is nothing that's ever been created that's an original idea. It's all everything that's ever been made, whether it be a movie, whether it be an actual physical item, is all based on something else. You've gotten the idea from somewhere else, no matter what.
I don't know, man. ShamWow was pretty original.
This is true. This is true. Well, what about what was the other one that he had?
Or
The stick it. The stick it. We can't even say what he says in that commercial because it's so bad. I'm surprised they were allowed to say it, honestly. And you know what? Speaking of that,
Slap chop.
Slap Chop. The Slap Chop is awesome. Folks, if you haven't seen the Slap Chop commercials, go out, check them out. They are the funniest things ever be allowed on television. Want to remind everybody you are listening to the RATG show right here on 103.7 FM, CFBU, Brock University Radio, or you can be listening live online anywhere in the world at CFBU.ca. Yeah, Slap Chop. Vinny, our man. Tell you, that's just
It writes itself.
It really does. It's one of those things you don't even have to say anything. You just put a picture of him up. Look, here's a picture of Vince right here. ShamWow. And it's hilarious. I'm just saying. It's so funny for everyone except for Goldie right now.
I'll enjoy it later, though.
He will. Yeah, as he's putting in some kind of Go Green Bay or something. Don't even bother because the Vikings are going to win Sunday night and win the division. Just saying.
Okay, big game.
Huge game.
My Bengals blew it Monday night.
Yeah.
In overtime.
Yeah, what
Just
happened
blew
there?
it.
What happened there?
Botch snap.
Yeah, right?
Botch snap in overtime
last play-
on their first possession.
Yeah, I know. That's Bush League. Let's finish up Jay Stu here. So he said for best actor in a movie, he went with Harrison Ford, Force Awakens, Han Solo, son. You all right with that?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, me too. I think I'm all right with that one. I think there were better actors this year.
Yeah, I mean, as far as Force Awakens performances are concerned, I like John Bogoya.
Yeah. So great, eh?
Yeah.
But have you ever seen Attack the Block?
I did.
Yeah, a great movie. I loved Attack the Block, and he was the main actor in that one.
I don't know if I sat through the whole thing, but I do
It was where the
remember watching
aliens were attacked.
Yeah.
And they were attacking a block in London. I think it was London.
It was London, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah,
I did not know. I'll
they got to
back
go.
and watch
What
it
was
again.
Rob's name? Was his name Rob or something? The guy that had the pot room. It was so good. Such a good movie. All right, so I'm going to send a special shout out to Daryl Alexander Moore. Thank you for replying, my friend, because I appreciate that. And if you guys get a chance, go support your. Okay, when it comes to comic book creators out there and comic books, there are. If it's a Marvel or a DC comic book, whatever, guys, do what you got to do. But when it comes to independent comic books and independent comic book creators, go out and support those people because those are the people that one day are the best writers at the two big companies, Marvel and DC. So go out and support. If you see a chance, go buy an Yvette comic.
You don't know which one of them it's going to be yet, so you have to support them all.
That's right. Go buy an Yvette comic book. Go out and buy a Pitiful Human Lizard comic book by Jason Liu. Go out and buy Aishe Han, sorry. The G-Man, the homeless G-Man. What else were we missing? Night Spike by Alfonso. There's so many great ones out there. Just go support your local independent comic book creators. Because like Steve said, you never know which one of them is going to be the next big thing.
Might be the next Rat Pack. Might be all of them.
Exactly, So, yeah, man. So thank you, Daryl. Daryl does Yvette, the Yvette comics, which are really, really good. If anyone out there likes the 80s style X-Men comics and Avengers comics, you'll really like Daryl's art style. So I do. He does really big splash pages, really good action sequences. Best TV show, he's got Mr. Robot. You know what? I'm with him on this one. I think that was actually my favorite show of 2015. Great new show.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it yet?
No.
Christian Slater, and I always forget the lead actor's name. He's an Egyptian guy. He's been in a lot of stuff. Younger guy, but
guy.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, he was in Night at the Museum.
Oh, okay.
You never seen that either, did you? Damn you. Worst TV show, Dog with a Blog.
Dog with a blog.
You're going to start to notice a pattern here. Daryl's best actor in a show, James Spader, The Blacklist. Worst actor in a TV show.
The dog from Dog in a Blog? Dog with a Blog?
That Indian kid from Disney's Jessie. I believe his name is Ravi. I know this because I have children. It's the only reason why.
Mm-hmm.
I like Good Luck Charlie. Or I like Jessie, though.
No, I know,
Jessie
man.
was
No,
good.
you don't have to defend yourself.
Jessie was a good show.
Okay. You say so.
Another Disney
I
show.
believe you.
Best actress in a TV show, Taraji P. Henson from Empire. Worst actress in a TV show, that mean chick from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I've never seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine. My son loves it, but I can't. Yeah, I'm not a Terry Crews guy.
No.
And I don't like
love
Andy
Terry
Samberg
Crews,
either.
but I tried watching it, and it's just bad.
Yeah. Best comedic movie of the year. He shrugged, so he's not sure. Same with worst comedic movie. Best action movie of the year. This was a great action movie that doesn't get a lot of love. It was a really good movie, too, in my opinion. Mission Impossible, Rogue Nation. It was actually a really good movie. I like that one. I like the last three Mission Impossibles were the best ones they've had so far.
Yeah, I think the last Tom Cruise movie I seen was Rain Man.
Yeah, I think he gets too much hate because of how crazy he is in real life. But The Last Samurai is one of those movies I watch every single time it's on. And Tom Cruise he's a great actor. It's just...
I loved him in Far and Away.
Did you see Tropic Thunder?
I did.
Yeah, he was great in Tropic Thunder. I didn't even know that was him until the very end of the movie. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Worst action movie of the year. He's got nothing.
I've never seen that one.
Yeah, it's.
In fact, I never even heard of it.
Well, it's what it is. It's the Compton version of Les Mis.
Ah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got nothing. Best actor in a movie, Daniel Craig in Spectre. Did not like Spectre. I mean, it was okay, but I haven't liked the last two James Bond movies. He was good in the very first one, I thought, and then the movie just got too serious. Best actress in a movie, Rey from Force Awakens, Daisy Ridley. Worst actress in a movie, yeah, he's got nothing. And I commented, I see you really don't like Disney that often. And he's like, hate Disney shows, all caps. Everyone. And the Cameron Dove one is just as bad. Yeah.
They make them for the kids.
Exactly.
And Ryan.
And me. And especially me. All right, so Tracy Chisholm. I like this one. Tracy's got a lot here for us. So, and Tracy's great. You know Tracy from school, yeah. She shows up every year for the Welland Zombie Walk, and her family is always one of the best dressed zombie families out there.
We were actually, little known fact about me, we were actually in choir together in public school.
You were in choir?
Yeah, I did it to get out of school on Wednesday afternoons.
Was that like when you joined the golf club?
Yeah, and the ski club.
That's why I joined Physical Olympics too.
And the chess club. Even though I do really enjoy it.
I was going to say,
I did go to a couple events.
Yeah, I didn't do any of the events. I went to a couple of practices and I was kind of
Actually,
done.
I think the one I did go to is in the falls. And it was double elimination, so I lost my first two games on purpose so we could all go just walk around the falls all afternoon.
Go hit up the arcades. Time for me to hit the midway. All right. Well, Tracy says best TV show, The Walking Dead. I'm right. This was a good season for it.
Hard to argue.
Worst TV show, she doesn't really have one. Best actor in a TV show, Jonathan Keitel, Oleg from Two Broke Girls.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's funny. Worst actor in a TV show, she can't think of one.
Would also be Oleg from Two Broke Girls.
Yes, it would. Worst actress in a TV show, Debbie Ryan in anything. Wow, there's a lot of hate for Jessie and Disney today. Best comedic movie of the year, Spy. Melissa McCartney and Jason Statham. You know what? I actually watched it and I didn't hate it. I'm not saying it was great, but I didn't hate it. Worst comedic movie of the year, can't think of one. Best action movie of the year, Guardians of the Galaxy. I think that was 2014 though. Pretty sure that was last year. Actually, I'm quite positive that was last year. But hey, good enough. Still a good movie.
It was a long year.
Worst action movie of the year, Fast and the Furious 7. Even though it broke a whole whack of records.
I don't even remember which one the last one I seen anymore.
Yeah, they're all kind of the same at this point. But they're another one where I find that their last 3 movies have kind of been their best movies, aside from the very first one. Best actor in a movie, Will Ferrell. She didn't say which movie. I just, I got nothing.
I think that's just a little jab at you.
I think so. I went to go see Daddy's Home for Christmas Eve, or Christmas. On Christmas, that was my Christmas date. It wasn't horrible. Worst act.
The date or the movie?
The movie. Worst actor in a movie was Vin Diesel. Can't stand him, she says. Best actress in a movie.
Can't stand him.
Best actress in the movie. Stand back. Melissa McCartney. So she's going to love Ghostbusters. Worst actress in a movie. She can't think of one.
Ghost what?
Who? All right. So I tell you what, we're going to take our last break of the day, and then when we come back, we're going to hit the rest of these up. Just want to remind everybody, you are listening to the RATG Radio Show right here on 103.7 FM, CFBU, Brock University Radio. Or you can be listening live online anywhere in the world at CFBU.ca, folks. And don't forget to look us up on Facebook at Ryan's All Things Geek, or you can join our Facebook group at the RATG, RATG Radio Group. And with that, folks, we will be right back. All right, welcome back to RATG Radio right here on 103.7 FM, CFBU, Brock University Radio, or you can listen live online anywhere in the world at CFBU.ca. And folks, I am Ryan Fleming, and you know what time it is. It's time for 5 second movie review. Yeah. By Steve.
The segment with a theme song longer than the review.
That's right. I'm sorry about that. So, Steve, after a long time away, people are glad to have this back. So, whenever you're ready, buddy, let's just have her.
Of course, like we already said, that we went and seen, me and my girlfriend went and saw Point Break. So
Yes, and I'm going to put the time on the clock right now, and there it is. Go.
if you want the ultimate rush, you've got to be able to pay the ultimate price, which is only $9.50 to see Point Break.
Ta-da! And that was 5 second movie review by Steve.
It was
So
actually,
what
for
do you
those who
think?
don't know, that was actually a line from the first Point Break movie.
Yeah.
Of course, without the 950 part.
Yeah, well, that was almost a nice little head nod as well to the WWE and their WWE network for only $9.99. So what did you think of the movie, though?
It was exactly as advertised. It was a 2-hour adrenaline rush.
And that was it, eh? No story, basically.
I mean, the story was pretty basic.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, did they have the dead presidents again, though? Were they robbing banks at least?
they were robbing
Stuff.
a little bit of everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
But no president masks? Okay, I'll find out for myself. Because I so wanted to watch this movie.
It just opened this weekend. I can't spoil everything yet. You know, it's like I don't want Point Break fans coming back at me and
Yeah, understandable.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we'll save that for our spoilers podcast that we're hoping to work on soon. Well, that's awesome, buddy. Well, there you go, folks. You asked for it. You got it back. Steve's here, and ooh, that one's in the trash. So we just want to finish up with the rest of our best of and your picks for best of and worst of 2015. Next on tap, Mr. Chad Golden, longtime contributor to the page and a longtime fan. So Chad's got a lot here for us, so thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Best TV show. He went with the Netflix original Daredevil. You really should give that one a shot, though. I think you'd like that, Steve. Worst TV show, any reality show. I'm with you, Chad. I am not a reality show fan at all. There's been maybe one or two that I've actually liked in my time.
the only two I still watch is Amazing Race and Survivor.
Yeah, and I can Survive. Okay, if I was to produce Survivor, the way I would do Survivor, it would be Les Stroud versus Bear Grylls versus that guy and that girl versus the naked people versus the guy that doesn't wear the shoe, the hippie guy with no shoes and his big burly friend. That's how I would do Survivor. Throw them on an island, and I mean like a bad island by themselves with only camera crew there, and nothing else. I mean, survive. And they'd all be able to survive, but give them their games and stuff too to do. But I want survival. I'm sick of seeing skinny models and everything else on that show. And
You know what? And I mean, a lot of people say that, but you know what? This season, it just had probably one of the best seasons.
Really, eh?
It really does keep coming up with new and inventive ways to,
Really,
to
eh?
be good still. Yeah, it's...
Yeah. I've just never could get into it, but one of those things, different strokes, different folks. Best actor for Chad in a TV show. Vincent D'Onofrio played the Kingpin in Daredevil. Vincent D'Onofrio is a great actor.
Yeah, well, love him in anything.
He wanted to go with Billy Bob Thornton in Fargo, but he said that was 2014. So
That was. You picked Ted Danson from season 2 of Fargo.
worst actor in a TV show, Chandler Riggs, The Walking Dead. I don't mind Coral anymore.
Well,
I think he's gotten better. Like
Yeah,
he was
he has
young.
to have lines to be in the show, doesn't he?
Yeah, basically. He's the reason he stopped watching. So I wonder if he even watched the season.
So he should have liked the season because he was barely in it then.
And how could he pick him if he hasn't been watching, though? Just saying. Best actress in a TV show, Una Stubbs from Sherlock. That was 2014, but he says, I know that was 2014, and then January 1st, 2016, and she's just as awesome as Mrs. Hudson. I do love Mrs. Hudson, too. If you haven't seen Sherlock, I'd say go watch it. If you like, if you're a fan of Doctor Who, like the writing style from Stephen Moffat, I think you'd really like Sherlock Holmes, starring Benedict Cumberbatch and Martin Freeman. Worst actress in a TV show, Katie Cassidy from The Arrow. A lot of people hating on Katie Cassidy, though. The one that
From
plays
which, sorry?
Arrow. She plays
Arrow.
Black Canary or Laurel.
Coral's brother.
Yes. Funny thing is, she played Ruby, one of the demons on Supernatural as well, and she was really well liked there. And then for some reason, people hate her on Arrow. Best comedic movie of the year, Inside Out, the Pixar movie.
The Pixar movie.
Yeah,
I've never
about the
seen it.
feelings. Feelings, nothing more than feelings.
I had some.
That's all I got.
I had some Xbox Live kids ragging on me today and making fun of me for being Canadian. I said that's okay. I'll just go to the hospital and get my feelings checked
for free. Yeah. Well done, buddy. Worst comedic movie of the year, Ridiculous 6, which, by the way, was my cousin Derek's choice for best comedic movie of the year.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah, that's what my cousin Derek
Absolutely
said too.
loved
He
it.
said it was his absolute favorite. Definitely lived up to its name, but all the jokes were pretty lame. A lot of the actors on that, like the extras, quit the movie and sued Adam Sandler for how racist it was.
I did remember reading that. When,
Best action movie. He's got, he'd really want to go, I didn't think that was a movie. I thought it was a TV show, Badlands. Into the Badlands. Even though it's a
that is
show.
TV show, yeah.
Yeah, he said even though it's a show, maybe American Ultra, which I couldn't get past the first half hour of that movie. Jesse Eisenberg and Kristen Stewart.
I wasn't gonna go see it.
The Kinsman, just for the church scene. That church scene was amazing. That's probably, if we have to give a best action sequence of the year, it's that. It was even better than the Daredevil hallway scene. So yeah, I'm with you on that one. Worst action movie of the year, Attack on Titan. Can go with that. End of the World, just absolutely terrible. The anime was 18,972,235 times better. Or I might have missed a number there. Best actor in a movie, Matt Damon. Matt Damon. In The Martian. Would love to go DiCaprio for Revenant, but I think that's technically a 2016 movie. I think it is technically a 2016 movie as well. It just got leaked online early and everybody saw it early. Great movie, by the way. I'm with you with Matt Damon. I love The Martian. I think that was a great movie. Definitely one of my top 2 movies of the year.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. Worst actor in a movie, Mark Wahlberg, Ted 2. Yeah. Best actress in a movie, Charlize Theron, Mad Max. Formosa? No, that's the drink.
I don't know. I was just gonna say it's pretty bad when Mark Wahlberg gets picked as the worst actor in a movie with a teddy bear.
Yeah, and don't forget Sam Jones. Right. Worst actress in a movie, Emilia Clarke, Terminator Genesis. I think that might have been the worst movie of the year. Terminator Genesis.
Terminator Genesis. It was.
Yeah,
it was
or at
def-
least the most
Confusing?
disappointing. It wasn't confusing. It was just dumb. And a few extras just for fun. Sherlock, The Abominable Bride was absolutely amazing. Beast of No Nation with Idris Elba. I've heard a lot of good stuff about that. Like, and it's based on a true story. Should be watched by all. Was close to choosing him as best actor this year. Narcos lost on the coin flip to Daredevil. Super awesome show. Did you watch Narcos?
I started to.
Yeah. Weren't into it too much?
Yeah,
or-
I was, but I don't know. Something else
yeah.
took over, and as they do sometimes, and
Like all the time.
look, a butterfly.
Shiny. How did that happen? All right, so that's it. That's basically all the answers we got. There's a couple others we're just not going to have a whole lot of time for. So what I'm going to do now, we're just going to go through here, and I'm going to get because I know everybody wants to know what Steve's thinking on all these. So let's go that way. And I'll start off with the first one. First. Best actor in a TV show.
Best actor in a TV show.
Ha! Best actor in a TV.
I'm gonna go with
Oh, I like it.
yeah. I don't know.
See, this is why we prepare before the shows. No, I know. Well, what was your favorite show last year?
My favorite show of last year was probably Fargo season 2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So Ted Danson.
Yeah, he wasn't the main actor, but you know what? I'm gonna
Or
go,
even Patrick Wilson.
I'm gonna give a nod to old Sam Malone.
All right. Sammy! What about the worst actor? Did you have a worst actor in a TV
Worst
show?
actor. Yeah, probably Ted Danson in season 2 of
Oh,
Fargo.
really? Eh? No, are all our answers going to be with Fargo?
No.
Okay. So what was your best actress?
Best actress.
I liked her too.
I really should have looked these over.
Yeah, maybe, I'm going to go with Kristen Ritter for Jessica Jones. I'm surprised we didn't get any Jessica Jones love. Best actor, I will go with stay with Jessica Jones and give it to David Tennant, because David Tennant as the Purple Man was just creepy AF, as the kids say. And that movie was just so lit. Sorry, I'm just trying to use that word. The kids say it's cool. I'm cool. I'm lit. I mean,
I want to change my answer. I'm gonna go. You know what movie I just watched? I'm gonna go with best actor James Brolin in Old Boy.
was that 2015 though?
I don't know.
No, that was like 2013.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I just seen it though.
Doesn't work like that. People, do you see what I deal with? Please do me a favor. Send some
But I
hate
seen
mail
it in
to
20
wellandwingnut
I
at
seen it in 2015
gmail.com.
though.
That is not how it works. The movie had to come out in the year.
It came out my house.
Okay. Do you have a worst actress?
Worst actress, yes.
Who?
You didn't ask me who. You just said if I had her worst actress.
Who would be your choice for worst actress? This is what I deal with. Always. Oh, yeah. I like that one. Yeah. She's awesome.
Yeah.
This is gold. Jeez. I don't even know what to do anymore, folks. Like, I talk to the guy. I'm like,
Pass.
this is what we're doing.
Pass.
And we get
I'd
here,
like to
and
pass.
it's just it's pass. Pass, really. Did you have a favorite?
How much time do I have?
You don't. You don't. What was your okay? What was the best comedic movie of the year?
I had an answer ready, but it wasn't for that question.
I'm glad Goldie is liking this. This is my life, really, on a constant, ongoing level. So your best, I'm gonna say it was Vacation movie was your favorite comedy then,
Right.
Yeah,
Hilarious.
or your worst. Yeah. What about
Definitely
the
worst.
What about the Martian? Would you have the Martian up there for best comedy? Like that's nominated for the
yeah.
Golden Globes as best comedy.
It was definitely comedic, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I really like that one. I don't know about best comedy, but it's definitely a great movie. Okay, what about action movie?
Action movie?
I already know the answer to this one for you.
What's that?
Well, you gotta say it first.
Well, I want to hear what you were going to say.
No, because then that's just what you're gonna hear. You're gonna be like, yeah, you're right. That was it. You think I'm dumb? Goldie, would you please stop encouraging this guy?
There was a best action movie that I seen this year, but I don't remember what it was.
Well, folks, my favorite action movie of the year was definitely The Kingsman.
That was not mine. That was the one
favorite-
you were going to say for me. It wasn't it.
My favorite movie of the year was a toss-up between The Martian and Creed. And I think I'd go with Creed, though. Because Creed was just an excellent all-around movie. Seen it at all?
No.
No. What do I bring you here for?
I'll take you higher.
No, not that. Not the band Creed. The movie. Michael B. Jordan. Sylvester Stallone. Hey, yo, Adrian. Yo, hey.
That's pretty good.
Oh, I know. We already established that I am the impersonation guy. Trousers, right? See? Everybody knew that was Sean Connery. I don't get it. I just don't. So yes, that was my favorite
You
action
haven't asked
movie.
me the one that I have an answer ready for yet.
Which one? Will you tell me which one you have an
You
answer
didn't
for?
tell me what you thought was going to be my answer for your last question.
Star
You
Wars.
don't even. Oh, I guess that was an action movie.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
With all the shooting
Yeah.
and explosions and
And you're right. I was going to say yeah. That's a good answer.
well, folks, I guess it's a
Favorite
good
TV show? Walking Dead.
and the worst TV show of all time. I don't even know why I ask you. It's a trap. It's a trap.
It's a trap.
It's a trap. Oh, Lord, folks. Well, let me just say, it's been a pleasure bringing you folks this show. It's
going to be a long year.
It is going to be a long year. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for everybody giving your answers and everything. Sorry to the folks that we didn't get your answers up on the show today. Do want to remind you that you are listening to the RATG radio show right here on 103.7 FM, CFBU Brock University Radio, or you can be listening live online anywhere in the world at CFBU.ca. Don't forget to look us up, folks, on Facebook at Ryan's All Things Geek. Join our group at the RATG Radio Group. Join Twitter. We're at ZeusRatG. Or you could join our YouTube page. Just look up RATG. You will find us there, and you won't be disappointed. And actually, our podcasts have been going up just look us up on iTunes. You'll find them there, and they're regularly updated weekly now. So yeah, there is that, folks. I hope you all had a great new year. Thanks for giving us such a great year again this year. We really do appreciate it, and we're looking forward to bringing you a lot more fun in 2016. So from me, from Goldie, from Mr. Lambert, all the best to you guys, and peace. We is out of here.
Black magic. You got to know, got to show. It's time to roll. So just tell me what you want to hear. Tell me what you want. So just tell me what you want to hear.
Chronic aggression.
I'm on the loose tonight.
Here with your hosts, Metal Dan and Cannibal Cam.
Hell shows me.
Here on 103.7 Brock Radio CFBU.
Sunday nights, 10 p.m. till midnight.
Oh, that feels good.
I'm on the loose tonight.
Yo, Charles.
No, you're welcome.